So these are my midweek predictions for League 2. Start off then with Newport versus Salford. See, you would expect Salford to win with their start of the season. Newport obviously end up losing to Twinsby away from home. But no one, honestly, Newport's a tough PS daughter, trust me. It's a tough PS daughter away from home. So I think Salford will top points. I do think Salford will top points against Newport. And I'm done door for a 1-1 draw between Newport and Salford. Bristol Rovers versus Oldham. Tight game again. That'll be a tight game, that one, especially with the way both teams have started the season. Hard one to call. But I'm done for Bristol Rovers just to edge Oldham out there. I'm done for Bristol Rovers to win 2-1 against Oldham. Scudder Cheltenham versus Bromley. Well, Cheltenham have struggled to start of the season, haven't they? They take on Bromley, who had a good start, haven't they? Who've had a good start to the season. Good start to the second season in League 2. So yeah, I fancy Bromley. I'm going for Bromley to get a 2-0 win at Cheltenham. Colchester versus Cambridge. I think both teams are at an equal level. Colchester got an easy win, didn't they? Let's be real, against a poor Shrewsbury team. Cambridge drew 1-1, didn't they? Haven't they drew 1-1 with Halliday? And for me, I think I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Done for a 1-1 draw between Colchester and Cambridge. I think they're at equal level for me. Crawley versus MK Dons. Straightforward win for me. For MK Dons, in my opinion. Against Crawley, who had not had a good start to the season. I'm going for a 3-1 win for MK Dons against Crawley. But I do think Crawley will get a goal. Fleetwood versus Crewe. It's probably the standout game in midweek in League 2. Two teams who have started the season off very well. Pete Wells Fleetwood and Ebell's Crewe. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Between Fleetwood and Crewe in that one. Cheltenham versus Chesterfield, another standout game for me. Two of the teams that I put to go up automatically in Cheltenham and Chesterfield at the start of the season. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that one between Cheltenham and Chesterfield in a very tense, tight contest between two of the promotion candidates. Halliday versus Barrow. I've gone for a 1-0 win to Halliday against Barrow. Sam Weaver's the better manager for me, by far the better manager. And Halliday at home, can't really go against them at home. They are very hard to beat at home, Halliday. So I'm going for a 1-0 win for Halliday against Barrow. Swindon versus Barnet. Barnet, they're starting to feel what League 1. They're starting to feel what League 2 is all about, and Barnet. It was always going to take time for them, isn't it, to get settled into the league. I still think they don't need time to settle in, as I'm going for Swindon. In Hallway, Swindon's get a 1-0 win over Barnet. Obviously, Swindon did get a win at Oldham, of course. Walsall versus Twinsby. That's definitely got a draw written all over it. Walsall, to be fair to Walsall, they've not started the season off that badly, have they? At all. Especially after what happens in that season. You thought that would have had a bit of an effect on Walsall. Twinsby seems to be a different team away from home compared to at home, don't they? So I'm going for a 1-1 draw between Walsall and Twinsby. And finally, Notts County versus Shrewsbury. Don't rate the Notts County manager. Don't rate Martin Paterson's manager. But I do think Notts County do get the win here against Shrewsbury. I'm going for Notts County to get a 2-0 win against Shrewsbury and give Patterson more breathing time, in my opinion. So I think it's the perfect game for Notts County as well. That's who you want to play. You want to play Shrewsbury straight away, don't you? To try and get a win. I don't put it down to Martin Patterson either. I just put it down to the Notts County squad on getting the win over Shrewsbury. But they're my midweek predictions for my midweek Year 2 predictions. Feel free to leave your midweek Year 2 predictions down below in the comments. And I'll see you over the midweek Year 1 predictions.